Hey everyone, I wanted to do a quick video on 5 reasons why your eBay sales may be slow. Now, in this video, I'm not considering anything related to sell-through rate or what types of items you're selling. Obviously, if you're selling iPads for a really good price and I'm selling unbranded t-shirts, you're going to have a lot better sales than me. That's a no-brainer. I'm talking about two sellers selling the same types of items. Why would one seller have better sales than the other? Reason number one is your reputation or your seller performance. And I know you're going to question this, but I'm going to go ahead and pop it up on the screen. It states right in the user agreement, one of the criteria that they use when they're showing potential buyers items is your seller performance. Okay, so if you're constantly having to cancel orders because your item's out of stock or it's been damaged, or you have a lot of item not as described returns, or things like that, why would eBay want to show your item versus a seller that has a great track record of selling items and delivering a quality product to their customers? So make sure that you're doing everything you can to eliminate item not as described cases and being out of stock. Now, I'm not saying that eBay is not going to allow you to have sales if you have these types of defects. eBay is very forgiving, and eBay likes to give sellers a chance and give them an opportunity to show that they can improve. So you will get sales, but you might not get the sales that a seller that's already demonstrated a great track record will get. Okay, the second reason why your eBay sales may be slow is your pricing strategy. Now, tell me how familiar is this, and maybe you're doing it, maybe you're not, but you find an item and you do the market research and you create a listing and you price the item a little bit high because you're going to turn on best offer and you want to have a little bit of negotiating room. So when a buyer sends you a low ball offer, you have some wiggle room, right? Well, then you get several low ball offers, you decline the offers or you counter offer and the buyer doesn't accept your counter offer, whatever the case may be. And then time goes by, several months have passed, and now your item's 3, 4, 5, 6 months old. And now you're going to put it on markdown. You're going to put it on 10% off, 15%, 20% off, whatever the case may be. And now your item is old, already getting old and stale. The longer your item sits on eBay, the less views it gets. So the right strategy might be to price your items at market value and turn off best offer. So price your items competitively from the start, and don't forget that the shipping cost is a part of that price. So you also need to give buyers a fair shipping price. Reason number 3 that your sales may be slow is because you didn't describe your item properly. Maybe you have an error in the listing where you have the wrong size, the wrong color, or you didn't use keywords to describe your item. A lot of times when I have old stale listings that I haven't sold, a lot of times they're items that have flaws or they're stained or distressed, whatever the case may be, and I didn't put that in the title. So I recommend putting it in your title keywords like thrashed, destroyed, time-worn, stained, faded, distressed, etc., etc. Because some people are actually looking for those types of items. For example, a pair of jeans for a construction worker. Maybe the person's been eating a little bit too much pie lately and gained some weight, and they want to get a cheap pair of jeans because they know they're going to be working on the highway or working on a construction site or whatever the case may be, or even someone who's doing gardening at home. So don't try to hide those things. Point out if there's any kind of flaws in the title if possible. Reason number 4, you have too many stale listings in your store. So you might have a 5,000 item store, but how many of those 5,000 items are over a year old and you haven't done anything with them? You haven't gone back and made any changes to them. You haven't done end and sell similar, or at least modified the listing to some degree. I would say that the sweet spot for eBay is about 0 to 8 months old. Once the item is about 8 months old, it's definitely not getting the views that it used to get. I know that some people don't like to do end and sell similar or delist and relist. That's fine. Just go in and edit the listings, pull them up, at least edit them and make little minor changes, see if you've got any errors in them, and then go ahead and save it. How many times have you clicked on an item and then it sold? I've seen it happen numerous times where I've clicked on an item even just to do a sell similar for a new item that I was about to list, and then all of a sudden that item sells for some reason. Now, before I get into this fifth item, I want to point out that increased sales doesn't always mean consistent income. And I've created a video on that, and I'm going to link it at the end of this video so you can go check that video out after you're done with this one. But right on to the fifth item. You're not running sales or markdowns. Okay? I'm not telling you to mark your items, 30, 40, 50% off or 75% off, but 10, 15% off on the weekends, or especially on holidays. Who goes out on Black Friday and purchases anything that's not on sale? Everyone buying on Black Friday expect a sale. So if you're not running a sale on Black Friday, you're probably not going to get any sales. And the same is for numerous other holidays. So especially on your holidays, at the minimum, run a sale on those holidays. And I don't recommend running sales for more than 3 to 4 days, because you want to give the buyer the sense that this sale isn't lasting forever. All right, and that's the 5 reasons why your eBay sales may be slow. Again, I'm linking a video for you to watch that talks about how you can get consistent income from eBay. All right, until the next one, Rocketman Reseller out.